A Cy-Fair ISD senior says she was kicked out of school on Monday for not standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah, she is telling us today that this is something she has done for years, but it wasn't a problem until now. Janelle Bluto joins us live from the school with the details. Janelle?
The school district has a policy saying that if you do not say the Pledge of Allegiance, you still have to stand unless you have a note from your parent. Well, this student's mother says she tried to write a note, but she was still told her daughter would not be allowed back in the school unless if she stood.
This is annotating an article.
It's her English homework that she finished Monday night. She was early. It wasn't due until Wednesday.
So basically taking notes on an article to answer questions to it.
But now it's late.
And then the pledge came on and they both stood. And then I didn't, and she asked me to, and I said I wouldn't. And she said, well, you're kicked out of here.
India Landry is a senior at Winfern High School. On Monday, she was sent home after the Pledge of Allegiance.
I've never been to a school where I was called to come get my child and no one would talk to me about what's going on.
Her mother, Kasey, says later the principal finally did talk to her.
I would love for my daughter to be able to exercise her rights as well.
Kasey recorded what the principal told her,
Telling me that she can't come to my school if she won't stand for the pledge.
It's something India has done for as long as she can remember.
I don't think that the flag is what it says it's for liberty and for justice and all that. It's not obviously what's going on in America today.
It's never been a problem until now.
They were making rude comments saying this isn't the NFL, you won't do this here.
Mom says they've tried to work it out, but then the district began citing India's grades and absences.
All of a sudden you have all these issues with my child, but I'm like, if it was like this, you would address this a long time ago.
Months away from graduating, India says she may only have two options, stand or get her diploma. She knows her decision.
I wouldn't stand because it goes against everything I believe in.
The district has responded saying a student will not be removed from campus for refusing to stand for the pledge and say they will address this situation internally. Now, we're only playing a portion of the recording with the mom speaking because the school has not yet confirmed the conversation with the principal. We also reached out to civil rights attorney Randall Callanet, who says this is a violation of India's First Amendment right because the school is public and therefore treated like a government. Mia?
All right, we'll see how this is resolved. Thanks so much, Janelle.
You're kicked out, child expelled for sitting during the pledge lawsuit. By the Free Thought Project, October 10, 2017. Houston, CN. A black Texas high school student and her mom claim in a federal lawsuit that the principal expelled her last week for sitting through the Pledge of Allegiance, after which the school secretary told her, "This is not the NFL." Kasey Landry sued Cypress Fairbanks Independent School District and Winfern High School principal Martha Struther on behalf of her daughter India Landry, a senior at the school, on Saturday in Houston federal court. They are represented by prominent Houston civil rights attorney Randall Callanet. With more than 115,000 students spread over 91 campuses in suburban Houston, Cypress Fairbanks ISD is the third largest school district in Texas. Its student body is 44.8% Hispanic, 24.6% white, 17.8% African American and 9.3% Asian, according to the district. The Landrys say in the lawsuit, which identifies India by her initials, that India had sat through the Pledge of Allegiance around 200 times in the district's classrooms without incident before October 2. According to the complaint, she was sitting in Struther's office at 9:30 a.m. that day with Struther and the school secretary Mrs. Walters when the pledge was recited over the school intercom. I.L. continued to sit. Principal Struther upon seeing this immediately expelled IL from school saying, "Well, you're kicked outta here," the lawsuit states. Emphasis in original advertisement. India says she was taken to the office of Assistant Principal Penny Irwin-Fitt, who told her to call her mother to come pick her up and said a district police officer would escort her from the building if her mom didn't get there in 5 minutes. Read more, video. Man kicked out of courtroom and threatened with jail for police lie shirt. Mrs. Walters said, "This is not the NFL." Misfit said India was going to stand for the pledge like the other African Americans in her class, the complaint states. Neither Walters nor Irwin Fit are defendants in the lawsuit, which doesn't include their first names. Strother had recently been whipped into a frenzy by the publicity of African American National Football League players kneeling during the national anthem at NFL football games, the lawsuit says. Kasey Landry says she picked up her daughter a half hour after Strother expelled her, and unsuccessfully tried to get an explanation from Strother, who would not see her. The mother called school administrators on October 3 and 4 to see if India could return to school, she says, and Strother finally agreed to meet with her the morning of October 5. Principal Strother iterated that India must stand for the pledge to be let back in at Winfern. Principal Strother said that sitting was disrespectful and would not be allowed, the complaint states. It continues, Principal Strother suggested that India write about justice and African Americans being killed. Ms. Strother then said the meeting is over and if India does not stand for the pledge she cannot return to Winfern. Kasey Landry says a reporter from Houston CBS affiliate called her later that morning about the pledge controversy and the station aired a story about India's expulsion the same day. The coverage apparently led Strother to reverse her decision to expel India, as she called the Landrys the next morning, according to the complaint. Read more, history teacher and Holocaust scholar suspended for factual lesson comparing Trump to Hitler. Strother called and said now India could sit for the pledge. India returned to Winfern at 10:30 a.m., the lawsuit states. India told the New York Daily News she started sitting for the pledge during her freshman year, and that police brutality and Donald Trump's presidency are two reasons she continues to sit. I don't think that the flag is what it says it's for liberty and justice and all that. It's not obviously what's going on in America today, India told Co. The Landrys seek punitive damages for alleged free speech and due process violations under the First, Fifth, and 14th Amendments. The school district did not immediately respond Monday to a request for comment on the lawsuit. After several shootings of black people by white police officers in 2015 and 2016, former San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick started kneeling during the national anthem before games. I am not going to stand up to show pride in a flag for a country that oppresses black people and people of color. To me, this is bigger than football and it would be selfish on my part to look the other way. There are bodies in the street and people getting paid leave and getting away with murder, Kaepernick told reporters in August 2016. Kaepernick led the 49ers to the Super Bowl in 2013. He is still widely regarded as a top talent, but no NFL team signed him to a contract for the 2017 to 2018 season. Critics say NFL owners are blackballing him for his protests. Read more, activists arrested for writing "Save the Animals" on public sidewalk with chalk. President Trump stirred up the controversy last month when he said at a rally in Alabama that NFL owners should fire players for kneeling during the national anthem, advising the owners to say, "Get that son of a bitch off the field right now, he's fired. He's fired." Trump also said if fans leave the stadium when players kneel during the national anthem, I guarantee things will stop. Vice President Mike Pence took Trump's advice on Sunday and walked out of a game between the 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts in Indiana because several 49ers players kneeled during the national anthem. Pence was Indiana's governor from 2013 through 2016. I left today's Colts game because at POTUS and I will not dignify any event that disrespects our soldiers, our flag, or our national anthem, Pence tweeted.
Need a car? Don't forget to stop by carmarshal.com where you can scout through over 100,000 new and used car vehicles. Take a look around. Get you a new affordable car. carmarshal.com.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts. 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know what, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself. 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not. They're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now. Where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran in, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran in, no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember, too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it. But it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.